Today's finally the day. Also, yeah, I finally got my PNG to do the little hoppy thing that all the cool kids do. Woohoo! God, I'm excited. Thank you! I honestly didn't put too much effort into it. Hello! Hi, Tiny! All my friendos! All my lily pals! Okay. So, about this, this whole deal I'll be doing today and for the next few days. Deep breaths. Don't worry, I'll settle down. I'll settle down as I get playing, paradoxical as that might seem. Wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping before we properly get started. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to start off this stream and the next few days streams with a wheel spin, in fact, because I have a small list of little bonuses that we could get to possibly at the end of the stream. And I'll explain how these bonuses work in a sec. Let me just pull up the thingy. There we are. So this is a wheel of different possibilities. So, in case y'all are new here, TOUHOU Project is my #1 favorite series ever of all time. I'm very passionate about it. Ooh, doggo. And, you know, I know a lot about it. I have done a lot of stuff with it, a lot of fan art, I've embraced a lot of fan projects. Like, I have brainworms. But I figured since I'm only going to be playing the mainline games, I'll explain in a sec what that means. I'm gonna be doing much more playing than I am like actually explaining the series properly. So I figured, like, in order to further, like, I figured a good way to how do I explain it? Like, a good way to show off or showcase some of the beauty that comes out of TOUHOU proper. Like, I decided to come up with this little wheel of bonuses. First off, in every mainline TOUHOU game, you know, they're bullet hell games, if you are not aware. So, gonna be doing a lot of bullet dodging, a lot of that stuff. So there are and my goal for each game, because I'm going to be playing 3 games per day for these 4 days, is to beat all 6 stages without using up all of my lives, or using a continue. And over here in these circles, we call that 1cc'ing. And I explain this now in regards to the bonuses, because since I'm going to be playing 3 games today and the other days, I've decided the way these bonuses are going to work is that if I can successfully 1cc 2 out of the 3 games I play each day, then like the bonus will happen 100%. And so I've decided, like, just at the start of these streams, we're going to consult this wheel as to what exactly the bonus shall be. And I'll explain, like, each slot once, like, they land on whatever. So, let's go, shall we? Let's see what Lady Luck will have us give for us. TOUHOU M1 Grand Prix. Okay, so what this is it's a fan-made sort of anime series. It's a comedy series, and I figured like it might be fun to like peek into some of the things like other fans have made in TOUHOU's lifespan. I actually already have something picked out for this option, so I thought ahead. So, if I can 1cc 2 out of the 3 games today, we're going to watch a little bit of M1 Grand Prix. And hi, Bun! So glad you can make it! Okay, next up, I'll just take this down real quick. Wow, I immediately forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Shit. God, I can't remember it. I guess, in that case, I'll just try and get the game up and running. Oh, right. I remember now. So I'll quickly mention, like, the number of mainline TOUHOU games, like just the official main series, is almost 18 games long. And the 18th is coming out this month. So excited. Or rather, the new game demo. And I do plan to play that once I can get my hands on it. But first things first, I will address, I am not playing it TOUHOU 1 through 5, the PC98 games, just because if my intention is to 1cc every game, or like at least 2 out of the 3 games, I'm gonna have a bad time. I'm excited too. I love this series so much. So yeah, no PC98. I will probably play them another day. I could play TOUHOU 1 as like its own stream entirely. It's so hard. But you know, to best compensate for this, like, I'm starting as early as the Windows series began, which starts with TOUHOU 6, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. And this is, I know this game, in regards to the fan base, like a lot of the characters are really, really popular, like fan favorites. Like this game has impacted the fandom in so many ways. In ways you might not even really be aware of. But anyhow, I think it's time. I think it's time we get into the beauty. Run game. Ah, 2002. Yeah, I'm just double checking, like, does the audio sound okay? Is it coming through alright? This game doesn't have any volume options. I know that came later on. Hell yeah! Woohoo! Oh. So, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. I'm going to be playing all these games on normal mode. Okay, goody goody. I'm gonna be playing on normal mode. I have beaten games on hard mode before, but, you know, I figured, like, if anybody wants the bonuses, adjust it down just a touch will do. How's that? I was saying, like, I can play on hard mode, but I figured if, like, the best compromise to, like, 1cc and get any of the bonuses is to play on normal. And I've pretty much beaten all the games on normal, I think. So, woohoo! And just for personal preference, okay, just for all these games as Reimu. And, you know, if, like, there's multiple different shot types, I'm just gonna pick the first one. I just figured, cause, like, I'm best with Reimu, and Reimu is, like, the main protagonist. I might go back and, like, do other gauntlets playing as, like, Marissa, or later on there's Sanai and Sakuya. You'll meet them, we'll come across them later during this week. But, here we go. About the most you need to know about the plot of this game is, in this fantasy world of Gensokyo, one day in a, like, it was a hot summer day, but then all of a sudden a bunch of scarlet clouds exploded into the sky and started to block out the sun. And Reimu needs to see what's up. So, here we go. Waha! Oh god. I remember this game doesn't allow you to see your hitbox, oh no. Also, for obvious reasons, I won't be able to interact with chat a whole lot. While I'm playing, this game requires an immense amount of focus, in order to succeed. We're starting off pretty simple enough, it's just the first stage. I know this shot type with Reimu has homing attacks, which makes stages a hell of a lot easier. Sure feels great out. There are many evil spirits about during the day, so I'm trying my luck at night. But it's dark out, and I'm not sure where to go. Still, it's so romantic out behind the shrine at night. Isn't it though? Monsters come out too. It's simply wonderful. Wait a minute, who are you? Rumia, yokai of the dusk. We saw each other just a moment ago. Are you night blind? Humans can't see very well in the dark in the first place. Oh? I feel like I've seen people who only work at night. You may eat them if you like. Is that so? Well, you're in my way. Are you the sort of person I can eat? Have you ever heard the saying, good medicine tastes bad? Yeah, some of the dialogue is kind of nonsensical in these games. Ooh. I also hope I'm not getting too many frame skips. Of course, the medicine won't do you any good if you can't get it down in the first place. That was stage 1. Rumia is a joke. Stage 2 takes place at a lake. Okay, I need power-ups. I need to prioritize power-ups. It's a nameless mid-boss, but only technically. It's something you don't really see in TOUHOU anymore. Ah, that beautiful graze. There we go. Now I can collect all the items. Get a whole bunch of points. Was this lake always so big? The visibility in this mist is dreadful. Perhaps I just have a bad sense of direction? When you lose your way, it's because of the fairies. Really? Could you show me the way then? Wasn't there an island somewhere around here? Hey, be a bit more surprised. Don't you see a formidable enemy right in front of you? You're a target? Now that is a surprise. How dare you mock me? Why, you! I'll stick you in the freezer with some English beef. The beloved fan baby is here now. sorry I don't have much to say. Again, focus. I'll catch an air conditioner cold. And there's a lot of bullets on the screen, the picture stutters a bit, but the audio is fine. Yeah, those are frame skips. Oh, my computer, my potato. It takes a lot of focus, yeah. So anytime I played this stage before, I never really understood, like, where exactly... Oh no! Ah, my first death! I never really understood, like, where this takes place exactly. Because I know, like, even in manga depictions, I don't remember seeing like any features or structures like the ones you see in the background now. Needless to say, the music is absolute god tier. No! Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Another life. Oh, I couldn't read the dialogue. Focus, Froggy, focus, Froggy. Yeah, another life. Following me! Thanks for leading the way. You know, you can follow me all you want, but there's nothing over there. You wouldn't run away to the middle of nowhere, would you? Thank you! Well, when you need to run, you just run. Who are you, anyway? Just an ordinary person. Didn't you attack me just now? That was an ordinary attack. Besides, you attacked first. You're the one who's out of the ordinary. I am not. I'm a perfectly ordinary shrine maiden. That's good to hear. If I remember correctly, they say that shrine maidens are the kind of human it's okay to eat. Don't spread sayings like that! So, funny thing about Mei Ling here. Yeah, she looks entirely human, but she's not. That's a lot of characters in this series. And also, like, supposedly she's not actually good with projectiles. Like, she's much more suited to close quarters combat. Oh god, I forgot! No! Bomb. I'm getting sloppy. Then again, I haven't played this game in a while. this is just a mess. Hardly any beauty at all. It is rainbow, though. Gay rights. Alright, I'll have you show me a little. I'm so sorry, mistress. It's just gonna get harder, babe. Now we're in a giant library. Just stream it a bit. Yeah, I remember they clear the bullets when you kill them. Good fairies. No, I don't want to shoot the books. Books are valuable. Especially when they're magic. Another nameless mid-boss. And she gave me a boom. I always love it when the amulets do little swirls like that. Oh, that was close. Alright, these lasers. No worries. I'm only just now realizing this stage is actually kind of long. I pressed bomb, but I'm out of bombs, and I survived anyway. Ooh. By the way, if any of y'all are wondering why all the point numbers turn yellow when I zoom to the top of the screen, it's because there's an invisible line called the point of collection, and it's also the most dangerous part of the game screen. Doesn't this house have any windows? And didn't it look smaller from the outside? You there in the red and white. No roughhousing in my study. Study? Red and white? These books are worth 5 years' worth of offerings to your shrine. My shrine rarely has any visitors during the year. Oh, well, they're worth more than that. Oh no, I'm not night-blind like you. I'm telling you, I'm not night-blind. Well, never mind. Tell me, are you the lady of the house? What do you want with the mistress? There's too much mist outside. It's a problem. I see. Then I'm afraid I absolutely cannot let you see the mistress. I'm afraid I can't let you stop me. Who are you, anyway? Yeah, as I was saying, point of collection. While you're playing, it's incredibly risky and dangerous to go up there, but if you can do it with full power, you collect all the items on screen and then give you bonus points. Another cool thing about this fight, Patchoul's patterns change depending on who you're playing as. And I think they also change with shot types. I don't remember. Like right now she's probably gonna... I think she uses a lot of fire spells for Reign of A. Yeah, and a lot of these spell card names usually have like a lot of esoteric references to either mythology, culture, in some cases even anime. Yeah, so this is a mix of both fire and earth. Keep this pattern in mind for one of the other streaming days. Oh no! Actually, wait. No, actually, never mind. So tell me, why didn't the mansion look this big from the outside? There's someone in the mansion who likes to mess with space and time. That's all she wrote. Stage 5. We're almost there. Now we're traversing through elegant mansion hallways. Just a lot for that part. The cleaning isn't getting anywhere. The mistress will be angry with me. Here she be. Probably like the one lady that most Touhou fans are moist for. Misdirection indeed. I spy a life! Woohoo! More spammies. No wonder Sakuya has to clean up the place a lot. These fairies are so sloppy with their patterns. In the way of my cleaning again. You don't seem to be the lady of the house either. What is it? Are you a guest of the mistress? She probably won't let me pass if I tell her that I came to defeat her mistress. You may not pass. The mistress rarely meets people. Is she under house arrest? The mistress likes dark places. And yet a bright and sunny person like you is just fine? You're the one spreading this mist all over the place, right? It's a nuisance. What are you trying to do? Daylight is bothersome. The mistress prefers the dark. Well, I don't like it. Do you think you could stop it with the mist? Ask the mistress yourself. Then call her here. And why would I place the mistress in danger? Perhaps she'll show up if I cause some trouble out here. But even so, you won't be able to meet with the mistress. I can stall for time by stopping time. And I'll say now, starting with Sakuya here, in every game, the stage 5 boss always has a gimmick. And you'll see hers in just a sec. She stops time. One thing is correct about Sakuya, she is a badass. These kunai always gave me trouble when I first played this game. It's so easy to get walled in. Oh! I wasted a bomb! So yeah, she stops time, but she doesn't stop with time. So obviously she can rearrange all those knives when time is halted. It's also canon that she literally just picks up and reuses all the anytime she stops. Oh, I don't like this one. Then again, maybe I'm just remembering this pattern on hard difficulty. Ah! I almost gotcha. Boom! So, you'll let me meet with the mistress, I believe. She's strong, but maybe the mistress can... Time for final babby. This stage theme is so underrated. It is so good at hyping you up. I gotta at least make you waste a bomb. Can't you be quiet and go around some errands? Yeah, so Sakuya is pretty much just pulling a Hail Mary at this point. She is not about the grace anymore. She did it just to make me use up a bomb, and I didn't fall for it. Isn't it about time you showed yourself, mistress? I knew it. Humans are useless. So that maid was a human. You're a murderer, you know. One person doesn't make me a mass murderer, so it's fine. Well? Oh right, you're being a huge nuisance. How quick you are to accuse, and I don't even know why. Whatever, could you just leave? This is my castle, is it not? You are the one who will leave. I want you to leave this world. So that's how it's gonna be. I'm already full, but... Didn't you hire that maid to protect you? I can take a sheltered young lady like you down in one blow. Sakuya is an excellent cleaner. Not a single head is on the floor thanks to her. Are you strong? Who knows? I don't get to go outside often. since I'm weak to sunlight. So you are strong then. As the moon is so scarlet, I shall thus kill you for good. Although the moon is so scarlet, looks like it's gonna be a fun/long night. This is Remilia Scarlet. She's a vampire. And her ability, explicitly, is manipulation of fate. Whatever that means. She's not a pushover, even though she looks like she's no older than 10. Oh wait, I forgot that part. Cheese it! I forgot she did that twice. Oh, that was right up with the music. I love it. Oh yeah, by the way, stage 6 bosses, at least during their spell cards, are immune to bomb damage, so... Ah! Bats! So many bats! Yeah, this pattern is just streaming, mainly. Scarlet, shoot. That was almost a death bomb. I didn't get hit though. Red magic. Just gotta weave my way through all these bullet strands. This is her final spell card, I think, by the way. She's done! And look at that high score. I always love how, like, empowering it feels to have like over 1,000,000 something points. It feels so good. And now we see one of the 4 endings. Good endings. A deserted shrine on a summer day. The sun had come back from its vacation and the shrine was enjoying long absent sunny days. With no humans in sight, one could hear only the cicadas. This is how summer should be. You wouldn't even be able to get any sunflower oil if it stayed that gloomy. Now, it'd be even better if people would actually visit the shrine. Quite. Not much of a business without any customers, is it now? You don't fall under people. It might be a bit better without your kind around. I thought I knew what a bullet hell looked like. that's 1 for 1. 1 out of 3. Oh my, how rude. Even without me around, no human would bother visiting a place as remote as this. I am not a pro. I'm just experienced. Anyhow, aren't you supposed to be weak against sunlight? Just turn to ash already. I brought my parasol. That's all you need? What was the point of all that mist then? Hey, cut it out! The sun will shine on me! You could use a little time in the sun, don't you think? You look sickly pale. It'll vaporize me before it tans me. Inhaling some of that vapor would turn you immortal, by the way. I think I'll pass. Won't you? I'll settle for just 20 years worth or so. Ugh. It seemed as if this peaceful summertime would never pass. This eternal shrine, too, seemingly stayed unchanged. Ending number 3. And that's Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. At least one of the scenarios. Yeah. Pretty decent without any knowledge of my hitbox, huh? I think I've seen this fucking headlock. I can't skip this. Anyway. Oh, I can. But I'll only do snippets. So yeah, Zune did all the art. Zune did all the music. Zune did pretty much everything. And he continues to do so. And you. If it is possible, I would like you to challenge, God knows. So yeah, look at all those freaking points. So, here's the thing about 1cc'ing games on normal mode. And then other results. Slowdown rate 0.76%. It's pretty decent. Sure, I'll save it. If you 1cc a game on normal mode, you unlock the extra stage and the extra boss. Unfortunately, we did not get one of the extra stage boss bonuses. Not for today. Chances are I'll get at least one in the other games. But that's TOUHOU 6 for ya. The red mist has subsided. Summer has returned to normal. And there's a vampire brat living in her own mansion. And for the record, like, even though the dialogue explicitly mentions, like, death and stuff, like, none of the characters actually die. The characters are just quirky in their own ways, including their dialogue. And you will continue to see this trend as we move on to TOUHOU 7, Perfect Chapter. In regards to some mechanics, I gotta run a thing in order to get the English patch working. Close that. Y'all enjoying the show so far? Here we go. I'm happy. So, perfect cherry blossom. I've already unlocked the extra stage in this one, as well as other things. So I will already have a pre-established high score and everything. I played on hard mode last time. Playing once again as Raymond. And once again with her homing amulets and her fantasy seal. So the synopsis of this game's plot is we fast forward to wintertime, or rather late winter, you know, and spring is supposed to just be coming around the corner. Except, it doesn't seem to be arriving on time. In fact, like, it doesn't really seem like a shred of spring is coming back. That's because somebody is stealing it. For what purpose? Well, we'll have to find out. I can see my hitbox! Woohoo! There's also an extra, like, cherry blossom related mechanic in this game. And I'll just say, like, I don't remember exactly how it works. I just know if you get enough, like, cherry blossom point thingies, then it will give you, like, a barrier to use, and you can take one free hit. But if you, it's Cheerno again. If you don't take a hit while the barrier is up, and then it runs out, you get bonus points. It would track that a Fairy of Ice would be interested in an incident like this, or at least show enthusiasm for it. Ah, good old power points. Power up. Whatever they're called. It's so cold. This weather really needs to stop. This is supposed to be the season for sleeping. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn, was it? If I had to guess, I'd say it's time for your kind to sleep forever. On that note, don't humans sleep during winter? I mean, you're mammals after all. Some do, but I don't. Then I'll help you go to sleep. A peaceful, deep sleep. But for deep sleep, it'd have to be way warmer. Well, if you sleep when it's warm, then you're the same as us. The Yasebi flowers as well. Be quiet. If your kind would just go to sleep, it would be a little warm already. This is Letty, who, similarly to Cherno, is a yokai of winter. And there's a popular headcanon that she's plus size, and I'm all for it. It's only just because she has a bigger hitbox than other characters tend to. She's definitely stronger than Cherno, though. Hey look, it's the retro curvy lasers. There's the boundary, that barrier. Everybody forgets that Letty did curvy lasers first. That didn't warm me up much. It would have been nice if she attacked with a bit more ferocity. Mommy, yeah. I love Letty. And now there's this little remote village called Mayohika, which only appears sometimes. If memory serves, like, this is one of the only times we actually ever see it. So, gameplay and story integration. We love to see it.
Kitty!
A black magic kitty. Sometimes the game's just like hiccup for a second. Wow, a life and a bomb? They're so nice. Were there houses in a place like this? Straying into here means the end. End? Well, anyways, welcome to Mayohika. So, the end of what? Once you wander in, you can't leave. Is that so? That reminds me, I've heard that items from Mayohika will make you lucky if you take them home. That's right. And time to start pillaging. What? That face. Phase. This is our home. Do you mind leaving, human? So what happened to once you wander in, you can't leave? Chen is great. A lot of people mischaracterize her in the fandom as being baby, but she's actually just kind of a smartass. And she flies, rolling around in the sky. let's look for some useful and easy to carry things. Lucky Black Magic Kitty. And the mid-boss appears very early. Oh, she's back again! Life! Two lives, in fact. And a boundary. Ah, the night's cold. I can't see a thing. Is your level of spring insufficient even to push away this cold? Oh, that might be true. Long time no see. But we've only just met. No, that's not what I meant. Should I remember? You don't remember me? Well, either way. Setting that aside, what did you mean by level of spring? I was referring to the springtime in your head. I hope mine's not too high. Still, why has this winter lasted so long? There's someone who's gathering the spring. And you have nothing to do with it? Of course not. Bye. Hey! We've only just met after so long, old friend. Have you only brought me your life as a gift? And why am I being called old friend by this 7-colored magical moron? After all, Shrine Maidens are 2 colors. Your power is only 28.5714% as powerful as mine. So, context. Alice is actually originally a PC98 character, and one of the only 2 characters in the series to come back to the Windows era. So like when OG TOUHOU fans played this game, they probably lost their shit. And Alice's whole thing is controlling dolls with magic. Just see them swinging and rolling around her, all daintily. Another life! Okay, I was always confused why that pattern always ends prematurely. For me, at least. I don't think I've seen anybody else deal with that. This one's pretty easy. Just gotta weave through the waves. Oh, I almost got hit there. seen it before too? It has to be a bug or something, right? This is a pretty old game. I suppose back when TOUHOU's fandom was actually small, like, reception probably wasn't great. At least in regards to, like, bug reports. Not to mention, Zune is not exactly good with, like, keeping up to base with his audience. He's so busy. He's doing everything himself, after all. By spring, were you referring to these cherry petals? Were you gathering them without knowing that? No, I mean, yes. Stage 4. We're soaring up high into the sky. There's a swirling vortex before us. Where does it lead? Just a lot of streaming. Whole stream fest. Named mid-boss. Lily White, the fairy of springtime. Oh, I got hit there, but I had a boundary up. The early games really loved these focus shots. Take that boom. I'll take that to life. I'll take it back to order. Just taking everything. I think my life bar is full. Yeah, have I died yet? I've gotten hit, but I don't think I've actually died yet. Hi there. Come on, turn up the... No! We've arrived at a boundary. So anyhow, why are the cherry blossoms fluttering above the clouds? Doesn't someone usually show up with a response by now? Yeah, sure. See, it's that around here when the season changes, the atmospheric pressure lowers. It looks like our tension is about to lower as well. Hey, I have business here. I'm not going home yet. Nobody's telling you to. I just mean that there are ascending air currents, you see. I mean, it seems like my destination is behind this gate. You're hurrying too much, sister. And who is that? An ascending air current. Our natural enemy. Not necessarily. So, who are you people? And what is this place, anyway? We are the Poltergeist Musical Performance Ensemble. We were called here. There will be a cherry blossom viewing at Hakugyokuro. We will liven up the place with our music. You, however, can't perform. But I want to go flower viewing too. You have not been invited. Invited by phantoms? I wouldn't like that anyway. Unwanted noise should be drowned out. Good luck! Any assistance will be welcome. So we're facing the Prism River Sisters, starting with Lunasa, who plays the violin. I didn't trust that. I couldn't trust that. By the way, yes, which sister you start out on changes depending on who you play as. That was a mistake. And now we can choose which sister we want to fight next. Just depends on which one you focus on. And so Lyrica here plays a keyboard. Abusing my good fortune. Merlin still gives you nightmares. Yeah, Merlin's not too fun, but she is my favorite of the trio. This pattern looks so cool, and yet it's tragically easy. Aha! I death bombed! And now they fight all together. This concept was always cool, I thought. Another death bomb! like bullets pass through like a layer or something and it changes like direction, shape, etc. It gets brutal at this point though. Attend the flower viewing party. So, your goal was to hijack the flower viewing? I feel like something is wrong. Reimu is just so much lack of forethought. So now, we passed through the border, and now we're in the netherworld. We have to fight off phantoms, which just look like curvy lasers again. This stage theme is really ethereal. It's so good. Human, I see. Just what I needed. I shall drain every drop of spring from you. We found the sword lesbian, folks. The game hiccuped at a scary moment. So, Yomu's gimmick is similar to Sakuya's, except she just slows down time instead of speeding it up. And it's not really like slowing down time, she just moves super fast. Bomb. A bomb for life. Very good exchange. I didn't trust myself to get out of that safely. This ominous feeling doesn't make me happy at all. So this is why everyone here is noisy. It must be because of a living human. Don't tell me, this is a place where the used to be living reside. The world of the dead? I see, I was invited somehow. You have not yet been invited. In any case, how could a normal person enter the world of the dead so easily? That's just too dangerous. You broke the barrier on your way here, didn't you? That one opened right up. That barrier was a do not enter sign. You're like a kid climbing a pole that says, danger, do not climb. Selfishly tearing it, then saying that's just too dangerous? Nonsense. Quite a talkative phantom. I'm a half non-phantom. That's what you corrected? At any rate, with just a little more spring, Saigyo Ayakashi will soon reach full bloom. The tiny trace of spring that you brought here will give us the last step needed. You're quite a talkative half-phantom. Are you listening? I'm going to cut you down here and you'll meet your end. If I die in the world of the dead, would I still be sent to the world of the dead? You will be sent to hell. Oh, so this place isn't hell, is it? The things that cannot be cut by Metro Kanken, forged by yokai, are next to none. It's Yomu! She's baby. Everybody loves Yomu. Her patterns are very stylish. Oh god. Ah. It's like a special kind of insult to get killed at the slow moment. Constantly have to switch which sides of the screen you're on. It's quite a nuisance. It also sucks because there's no guarantee that my shots will hit her and do maximum damage possible. If I remember right, this one is actually fairly easy. Yep. It's just streaming. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. It's always towards the end I get sloppy. Death bomb here, death bomb there, everywhere death bomb. Yeah, you gotta like weave through the pattern in slow mo. I didn't trust it. But we're done. There's enough spring here already. What are you trying to do? The young mistress would like to see perfect cherry blossoms this year. This level of spring is not enough for the psyche of Ayakashi to bloom fully. And is full bloom a good thing? Spoilers, it's not. We're reaching the sakura blossoms. so many points. Don't step further. Believe me, the young mistress will not hesitate to kill. Kill who exactly? You? Same. Just weave in, weave out, and stream. This spell card is actually kind of a fake out. You get the flash, but it doesn't actually slow down. We're at the home stretch, baby. Jeez! I'm so fed up with all these ghosts! Selfishly stepping into someone's garden, only to speak complaints. That's not normal. Sure, my home is full of ghosts, yes. Now, what was my business here again? The lovely cherry blossoms distracted me. Did you come for a flower viewing? We do have a few empty places. Oh, really? Well then, let's go take a look. You were still not invited, dear. Yes, I remember. Remember what? I'd rather have a flower viewing party at my shrine. Oh. Even though the flowers here are truly beautiful, would you kindly return the spring you stole? Just a little longer. A little longer and the Saigyo Ayakashi will be in full bloom. Just what is this Saigyo Ayakashi? Our yokai cherry tree. We still don't have enough spring to break the seal on its blossom. It's been intentionally sealed up, so it's probably better not to mess with it, right? Besides, we don't know what's sealed in it. How can you say that after breaching our barrier? Yeah, whatever. So what happens if you break this seal? A perfect bloom will occur. And at that time, a certain someone will be revived. Reviving people just for curiosity isn't good. And again, we don't know who will be revived at all. Oh, I can invite humans and yokai to their deaths just out of curiosity. Being able to bring death doesn't mean you know anything about bringing life. What if you revive something really nasty? We can't know before we try it. Anyways, uninvited girl, being here at this point in time is the same as being dead. Or more precisely, being here means you have died. Even if I'm dead, I can go flower viewing. If I could just have that bit of spring that you carry within you, I could see true cherry blossoms with that certain someone. Alright, enough joking around. I will now take back Gensokyo's spring. You should have said so from the start. It was the second thing I said from the start. The conclusion is the most important part. Return beneath the flowers, ghost of spring. Sleep beneath the flowers, red-white butterfly. Yuyuko, headmistress of the Netherworld. She has the ability to manipulate death. She can kill you just by thinking about it. But of course, that's not allowed. And she's too carefree to actually do that. I have to say, along with the music, they're really good too. They're so iconic. I even set them up for some of my stream alerts. But you won't be able to hear them unless I reach affiliate. Or unless I do test alerts. But that'll put a strain on my computer. Yeah, she summons a giant fan! And now she has an enormous hitbox. But, you know, now you gotta use the whole screen to dodge her attacks. Not that that means much. No! Hey, Suki! I'm dodging bullets! Oh god. Butterflies! Streaming! Oh, I got a border just in time. See that? Oh god. Ah, death bomb. I don't like this spell card. Focus mode. Characters rolling more than turbo full hell. That's valid. There's honestly no requirement to play the games. These butterflies are chasing me. I like this pattern. I just like how it looks. Even though it's fairly easy. I think this is the second to last spell card she's got. It's getting tight. Pick up. Yep, this is the last pattern. Last spell card. Almost there. If I wasn't playing as Reimu, this giant fan would come in very useful, because no other characters really have homing shots, I think. I can't get cornered. Ah! And we're done. Or are we? Now we face the Yokai Cherry Tree, just for one last stretch, as it returns all the spring it stole. I always thought that if Perfect Cherry Blossom got adapted into an anime, this moment would be so cinematic. those crisscrosses. Hi, Phoenix! Yeah, in case you didn't catch on, this is a timeout pattern. I just gotta wait it out. But we're done. Woohoo! We saved spring, y'all. This is the Hakurei Shrine, located at the edge of Gensokyo. Upon her returning, the Shrine Maiden began to prepare for a flower viewing feast as though nothing bad had happened. Indeed, the cherry trees in the backyard had fully blossomed as though nothing were out of the ordinary. It really feels as though nothing had happened. And there's the deuteragonist, Arisa Kirisame. Eh? Was something going on? You should get out more. While you were at home, I was met with quite a bit of trouble. Oh, forget it. Is that so? Not really. Stuff like that is normal. Being a ghost, didn't you have any trouble getting here? Not really. Shrines do nothing to repel us. Temples or churches are a different story. Spring has come at long last. This isn't the mistress's garden, so I won't have to clean it. Cleaning is your job, gardener. You can't refuse. It's happening, it's happening. Oh, look who showed up. Shouldn't we be visiting at night, mistress? He's so clearly in the dark. Yet another person to fill the role. What role? Anyway, I brought drinks and sweets. What role but yours? Hey, compared to my expansive garden, this tiny patch the size of a cat's forehead shouldn't take much effort, right? You're so mean, mistress. And what do you mean by cat's forehead? Rat's bane, huh? Is it safe to eat this cake? In the end, the Psycho Ayakashi blossomed, but not fully. The seal on it didn't break, so as always, everyone was greeted by the arrival of spring. Gensokyo had already forgotten about the events of winter, such as the power of cherry blossoms. Ending 4. Yeah, so the whole precedent for Sakuya and Remilia just showing up out of nowhere is because Sakuya is actually playable in this game. Can speed past the credits. And I got an even bigger high score this time. Nice. Sure. These are all my replays. Nah. I was thinking, like, you know, before I close the game proper, like, you know, maybe show you one of the replays, but nah, that doesn't carry the same, like, content value, I don't think. That's Perfect Cherry Blossom. It's, I consider it pretty easy in the first stretch, just based on how many lives I can earn. That doesn't necessarily make it an easy game, though, especially with extra. By the way, this game is very unique in that not only does this game have an extra stage, it has what's called a Phantasm stage, which is basically just extra mode plus. But, that's gonna be for a different day. Well, I'll explain a little. Well, actually, I'll have to spoil a little bit of it now that we're moving on to TOUHOU 8. But, yep, perfect cherry blossom. Oh, shit, I forgot to change the game category. It's still on TOUHOU 6. Oh dear. I'll tell y'all what. I could use a little bit of a break, and, you know, y'all should probably take care of a little bit of business if you can, you know, get drinks, snacks. I'm just gonna, like, I need to stretch, and I know I got coffee right next to these to drink it. Do that all the time still. Yes, I'm validated. So, like, in about 10-ish minutes, let's go to break. Doggy. with shooty bullet girls in a fantasy world. Kidding, featured are spot on. I can kind of see it. Okay, on to the last game of tonight. The patcher is checking for updates instead of patching the game. Grumble, grumble. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Can you run the game for me, please? Thank you very much. Alright. Hang on. Okay. This is Imperishable Night TOUHOU 8. The last game of the night. Haha. I'm funny. This game is a little bit different compared to the previous two, in that you're not just playing as the protagonist in this game, you're actually playing with them as well as a partner. And these partners obviously showed up in the other games at different points. So like, here we have Reimu, along with a yokai named Yukari. Yeah, I see what you mean, Faz. So we didn't see Yukari, but she actually makes her debut in Perfect Cherry Blossom, and she is in fact the Phantasm boss. And basically, in regards to like TOUHOU's lore and everything, she's a very, very big deal. And if you knew anything about her abilities and her role in Gensokyo, you'd know like her matchup with Reimu is like there's no better match. But we also have Marissa and Alice. They team up because they're both magicians. We got Ramilia and Sakuya from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And we also have Yuko and Yomu. And, of course, we're going to be playing Team Reimu. And I know depending on whether I focus fire or unfocus fire, like, that's how you change characters. So, like, I'll be playing Reimu slash Yukari, even though I said, like, I would only play as Reimu, yada yada yada, technicalities, you know, it's only exempt this time. Anyway, the main deal with this game is a bunch of folks in Gensokyo noticed that the moon looked a little strange. And that's because somebody stole the moon and replaced it with an illusion. And, you know, because the moon is only ever present in the night, you know, as soon as the sun rised, everybody knew, like, nobody could get to the bottom of this incident if the sun rises. So, what a lot of these teams did, in their own unique ways, is they stopped, or like, they basically made nighttime temporarily endless, at least up until they resolved the incident. And until they figure out who stole the moon, the night is just gonna last forever. And that's why it's called Imperishable Night. There's a few other mechanical stuff I can explain once we get into it. This game has a special place in my heart because one of the bosses was actually my gateway into Touhou. And I'm also gonna be doing like a couple of rule breaky things just for the sake of like completionism, sort of? Just to give y'all like an understanding of the experience when you play this game. But that will all come in the appropriate time. Let's get into the Imperishable Night. So you see, if I'm shooting unfocused, I'm playing as Reimu. And there's also a bar at the lower corner of the screen that leans either towards human or yokai. Reimu is the human, Yukari is the yokai. And depending on which side the death bomb already, wow. Depending on which side of the bar is like heaviest, like if it's all yokai or all human, there come certain perks. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Rough start. Yeah, but something really unique about this game. For one thing, I can collect items at the top of the screen at the point of collection without having to go at full power. Look, there's nothing out here. The night's still only just begun. No need to hurry. You've got no room to say no need to hurry when you're the one who dragged me out here in a hurry. You owe me big for this, so don't you forget it. You've been saying nothing here for a while now. I'm here, aren't I? Oh, look, a bug. It's a bug. Don't worry about it. I'll pay you back. It's not like I'm you. Hey, hey, hey! You've got some guts not being bugged by me. I hope you've got the determination to match that. Was that a pun? Was it? That reminds me, I forgot something important for an evening stroll back at the shrine. I know what you're trying to say. A mosquito coil, right? I'm a firefly! So yeah, I can collect items at full power, and I also collect little time orbs. And depending on if I can get enough time orbs by the time I beat the boss in each stage, I'll unlock what is called a last spell. And I'll just show you what that entails if and when I get to that. Although I might not get it for this stage. Oh no. A lot of people consider this game fairly easy because it's really easy to death bomb in this game. Like, the time window is much bigger than usual. Okay, last spell. So as you can see, my lives and bombs are inaccessible, and the point is not to get hit even once. However, if I do get hit, I'm not penalized for it. And basically, beating the last spell is a chance to get bonus points. Really, it's awful at night with all these bugs around. Says the one who's only awake at night. Oh, me. Yes, because nature thrives during the night. There have been lots of fireflies lately. Kinda makes me worry a little bit about the outside world. You understand, don't you? It's not like you to worry, though. So just a little tidbit about TOUHOU's lore. Gensokyo is like a fantasy world that thrives parallel to ours, like the real world, and they always call that the outside world. The more you know. And like sometimes certain events will leak into the other, and so on and so forth. Full power! It's a boom! I think I was saying, like, I consider this game, or like most people consider this game fairly easy. I don't. Just because I think, like, the overall bullet density is, like, amplified in this game. And I don't like it. It's a birdie! Wait! What? I thought you were some foolishly tasty humans at long last. Who exactly would you two be? Non-humans. Non-humans? Well, human or not, I'm fine either way. My, that's rare. Seeing non-humans go along this road. You seem to be a night sparrow. You shouldn't attack just humans so often. There won't be any more left around here. That might be so. How about attacking yokai instead of humans? Oh, never mind. Besides, human forms haven't been seen on a night roads for a long time. Still here, Tiny? If there's anyone here at all, it'd be non-humans who are in a big hurry, or had some important reason to be here. Listen, I'll say this once more. We are non-humans, in a hurry, with an important reason. We don't have time to waste here. Will you let us pass? The end of this road isn't a place where yokai like Hakurei often visit, though. Aw, even though you're playmates after so long. I know. How about we go to the village and mess with the humans together? Ah, jeez, I've said this before, haven't I? I can't see in the dark. Ah, human-sighted. I'll make you night blind. Rimu's just always done with shit. Yeah, so one of the ways I can collect night orbs is through grazing. Which, if you haven't picked it up by now, grazing is basically getting as close as possible to the bullets without getting hit by them. And it gives you tasty bonus points. And sometimes it contributes to the game as a whole. And so yeah, Mystia's ability here is pretty much exactly what was discussed. She can cause night blindness. She can make the dark even harder to see through. As you can see, yeah, the gimmicks are coming early. But I don't tend to leave my little spot, my little space, so often, so it doesn't worry me so much. I know in harder difficulties it gets even tighter. Goodness, it was only a night sparrow. It's hopelessly too early for her to be acting like a king of bird lice. Was that really a sparrow just now? It was dark and I couldn't see well. If you see a small bird at night, it's usually a night sparrow. If you don't treat them with caution, you'll become unable to see in dark places. Is that really what sparrows are like? Although I couldn't see it well. Ah, I can see the human village. I didn't really want to come here with you, though. And so I'll just say now, humans are a minority in Gensokyo. And the human village is pretty much the only place where, like, yokai can't attack humans. They're not allowed. Is it you? Are you the ones trying to attack the village in the middle of the night? This horrible scene is your doing, isn't it? Where did you send the humans in their village? I won't hand the humans over to you, yokai. I'll make this night never have happened. Yeah, so based on shot types, Reimu is good with stages and... Ah, what the heck are you? Hey, put the village back! Reimu is better at stages, and then Yukari is better with bosses. I kinda have a heavy preference towards focused fire, though. So persistent. You don't matter right now. The human village was supposed to be here, right? But there's nothing here now. What happened to the humans and their houses and everything? Nothing. I just made it so that the village was invisible to your kind. Reimu, we don't have time to stick around here. The moon's gradually sinking lower as we speak. We're not exactly sticking, but hold on. It's not like I can just ignore a yokai that erased a whole of humans. Humans never settled here in the first place. All I did was make it look that way. I'll protect the humans from this ill-omened night. Hey, I can see the humans just like usual, though. trickery of this level isn't useful at all, is it? Really, what are you two? Don't worry, they're invisible enough to me. Ugh, your pity isn't helping. And you're a half-beast, right? I'm a human when the moon isn't full. Not unlike a human-faced dog or a human-faced rock, then. Why are you assuming everything but my face changes? I'll have you know that the transformation is full body. Or it's like Gozu and Metsu, where only the head turns into a beast's. Oh well. If you're gonna say that, I won't let you take it back. Tonight, I'll make an imperial feast out of your history. Myself aside, this one's history would amount to some light snacks at best. Shut up. Even then, that means every day is tea and snacks for me. Yeah, so Kane here can erase and create history, and she is in fact a werebeast. Well, a were-yokai, more like. And despite not being fully human, she is the human village's, like, main line of defense. She's also a school teacher. You see what I mean with the amplified bullet density? It's so claustrophobic, it's so uncomfortable. This pattern is stylish. I got a bit too ballsy. Last spell! This one's really tight, but it's not that scary. Now, restore the human village! It'll be okay to put it back. We weren't thinking anything of you and the humans here to begin with. Then where are you trying to go? That way. This way. If you're after the ones behind the recent unusual moon, they're that way. See? I was right, wasn't I? Reimu, your finger's off from hers by 70 degrees. You're off by 110! Wait, she figured out what we were trying to do? It'd be more strange if she hadn't figured it out. Stage 4. This one is a bit special. And the stage theme includes the series theme. Whoa. Spooky. Two booms? Suspicious. And there's the fake moon. Move and I'll shoot! I messed up. I mean, shoot and I'll move. Right away. What? Why are you in a place like this, Marissa? Well, I'm just hunting some troublesome yokai, like usual. Hey, what a coincidence! I'm doing some troublesome yokai hunting too. What I'm saying is hunting troublesome yokai. In your case, it's troublesome yokai hunting, isn't it? Not really. My, I wonder what you can do all by yourself on a night like this. Hunt troublesome yokai. I'm already tired of staring at today's moon. It's about time to make it be tomorrow. So, who's the troublesome yokai? You. You messed with the boundary of night and day again, right? We're the ones here stopping the night, but now isn't the time for that. Indeed. Why don't you have eyes on the back of your head? Ah? Well, she probably doesn't. That's how it is. Speak Japanese! This is Gensokyo! Looks like nothing we say will get through to her. But that distorted moon is so dangerous. It's not really harmful to humans. Huh? I don't know what's happening, but a never-ending night has harmful written all over it. Yokai eat humans during the night. If the night keeps going, the yokai will stuff themselves until they drop dead. There's no way they'd do that. Gotta exterminate them before they drop dead. It's Touhou Project's second protagonist, Reimu's best friend. And she has a whole star motif. And as far as the fandom is concerned, lesbian icon. Ah! I don't like that. It's so tight. What a good aesthetic. I knew you'd agree. She is a witch, too. She's got the whole attire going on. This pattern's really good for grazing. We gotta be careful. Ah, running away? Now, let's chase her to the ends of the earth. Stars, gay, witch, me? Surprise! Ah, I was out of bombs, I forgot. Thank you for the bombs, but it's too little too late. Oh, if it isn't Reimu, what's up? There's a limit, even to barefaced lies. That last one was for Yukari. This one's for you. I will also say, like, the whole, like, rainbow, like, like, she has, like, orbs and stuff, like, rotating around her, and they're multicolored. That's something that's been kind of her thing ever since PC98. It's kind of weird in what areas Zune was a stickler for consistency. Master Spark! This is her bomb. And you know what that means? It means she's getting desperate. No. This one can get a bit tricky. Oh god. Last spell! More sparkage! Ah! Looks like we arrived at our destination while we were chasing Marissa. You really are lucky. I wish you could share that luck with my run, too. Damn it! What on earth are you two on about? Thanks to you, we know who the culprit is. You weren't useless. Well, we haven't figured out the culprit, but at any rate, they're in that mansion. Well, I lost, so there ain't much I can do. Time to head home and sleep. I hope it'll be morning when I wake up. Sleep for all eternity. Well, try not to catch a cold. See, Reimu cares. Reimu cares about her best friend. Quote unquote. So unlike Remilia's mansion, this is Aente, which is a more traditional Japanese mansion. This stage can get a bit tense at points. Tay! It's a bunny! Bun, 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 bun. I'll take that. Feels good to clear so many goddamn bullets. You're too late. I've sealed all the doors. You can't take the princess away now, can you? Is she the culprit? Who knows? Should we take her down first of all? The culprit should be here somewhere. What, are you yokai? You shouldn't have been able to find your way here, though. Nothing to worry about. Hey, I'm still human. Humans are even less worrisome. Why would you be worried, I wonder? All this is your mischief. Mischief? You mean sealing up the earth? Maybe. I don't quite get it, though. We mean the full moon. I don't quite get it either, though. Ah, you're talking about the moon. That's my Master Aiden's most powerful spell. It makes this earth into a giant sealed chamber. Don't you get it now? There's no way we get it. There she is! Also, about that full moon erasing spell, it's hardly my most powerful one. Reimu, she's the culprit. I can smell it. Is she? My intuition is sort of... Now, return this distorted moon to normal. It's still too early for that. There's no way I can undo this spell yet. Udonge, conflict and insanity are all your job, correct? I'll leave this to you. Leave it to me. I won't let a single one of those closed doors be opened. Running won't stop us. We'll get her anyway after taking you down. Looks like it. It also looks like taking you down won't bring back the full moon either. I haven't had anyone to fight with lately, so this is just about perfect. I'll show you two everything about the moon's insanity. The moon's insanity? It's my hypnosis that drove the humans who came to the moon insane. Those humans were weak. This person, she seems dangerous. The moon drives people insane. So I wonder if you can remain in your right mind while gazing into the eyes of this lunar rabbit. Moon bun! And we're in for more gimmicks. Yeah, so this is Raysen. Her red eyes, about the most succinct way you can explain it is, like, yeah, she causes insanity if you look into her red eyes. And in regards to these patterns, it's pretty self-explanatory. Although the bullets become illusions. The key to beating this rabbit is not to panic. My avatar is animated. Yep. Happy for Froggy. I love this spell card. It's so much fun. It's kind of like hopscotch, but deadly. So about what I said about not panicking. I wasn't ready to have it be that close. Careful and calculated consideration. This one requires memory. Well, requires tests. I got timid there. Now! It was a still image before, wasn't it? It was. I figured out how to make myself hop and talk. Hop, hop, boing, boing. Okay. So one other thing that's unique about this game, there's 2 different final bosses. I'm gonna be fighting the first one. for now. Which door did that other one enter? There are so many, I can't tell. That other one. Hey, don't just call my master something like that. The culprit is down this way. We have got to capture her before she commits suicide. She wouldn't commit suicide, and don't call her a... Shush, you rabbit! Keep it up and we'll tear off your skin. Jeez, Reimu. No! So now we come to a long corridor. In space? Good, so you're following me. This corridor is strange. It can't possibly be this long. Outside's turned into some world I've never seen. No! Oh boy. Adding is stressful. It looks like that long corridor has ended it. My, aren't you two stupid? Hey, she just said we were stupid. Is it because I let the Shrine Maiden do her things? The morning will come soon. After that, I'll return the full moon to you. My, aren't you a good listener? My spell is already complete. It's impossible for anyone to take the princess from here. A princess? We had no interest in a princess to begin with. We only want you to return the full moon. Don't worry, when morning comes, I'll give it right back. That's not good enough. We came here to get the moon back before the morning. You're so impatient. But look at the place we're in right now. Do you know where this is? This place is between the false moon and the earth. That endless corridor just now was a false passage that connects the two. You two were fooled by an illusion that the false full moon produced and came here. And? So what about it? Do you have any method of returning home? I see. Let's take care of that after beating you. We're in no hurry. How can someone who is so perfectly deceived by my spell think they can still oppose me? It's quite strange. Well, I'm no demon myself. Until morning, I'll play with you. I don't quite get it. If we defeat her, it'll solve everything? See, that's why she called you stupid. But you're exactly right. Everything Reimu Hakurei says is entirely correct. Right now, all Earthlings will wander forever without ever reaching the moon. And the Lunarians are just the same. With this, none of the Lunarians should be able to reach the Earth. This is one of my greatest secret spells. The Earth has become a gigantic sealed chamber. She's just like that rabbit from before. There's so many lunatics in here. So, Yukari, let's beat her up quick and head back to the Earth. Oh, it looks like you want to play with me now. I'm afraid I lack the power to play forever, but even so, I can play until morning. I wouldn't mind playing forever, but some other time. Now, the dawn of Gensokyo is at hand. Eri Nyagokoro. She is a Lunarian. Alien. And despite being incredibly powerful, so to say, she's just a nurse and a pharmacist. but she is also pretty much the most intelligent character in the series. And she was my gateway into TOUHOU, strangely enough. It wasn't Flander, it wasn't Rayson, it wasn't any of those girls. It was Moon Nurse. Oh god. In some ways her patterns seem really scattered and really random, but you can tell like they're all like pre-calculated in their movements and their orientation. I was just about to bomb there. History of the Moon. I can't hit that high. No! Oh, bad place, bad place. I didn't want to risk it. Okay, last spell. Well, last spell card. So dense. Froggy no likey. There is a way to make this easier for myself, but you know, we've come this far. What are you doing? Aideen, I grant you one more chance with my power. If you lose this time, you there, human and yokai, with the medicine made by my power and Aideen's true strength, you'll never forget this as long as you live. Last spell time. And this is a last spell you can't avoid. Lord forbid it. Lord forbid Izzy does things the easy way. I'm not that big a fan of harsh difficulty. Oh god. It's so tight. No! The tent! city! I think that's the furthest I made it in that pattern. I'm not very good at it. I need coffee. The Hakurei Shrine at night. The long-awaited full moon was charmingly illuminating the town. The chilly night was compensating for the alcohol. Tonight, I was enjoying watching the moon more than ever. It's true that the full moon returned, but still, the princess of that moon had hidden herself somewhere again. Hello, watching the moon? Oh my, there sure are a lot of people gathered here. The usual crowd. There's no place other than the shrine where the moon looks so beautiful. Didn't you say the same thing about the cherry blossoms? The forest is shining in the moonlight too. We have to enjoy this long-awaited full moon together. Feeling with no coffee? Oh, Tiny. Here, I'll pat your head instead. Pat, pat, pat. It's all good. Who's gonna clean all this up? Come on, Ron. Don't leave anything lying around. Yeah, I got it. I'm watching the moon and drinking sake at the moment. By the way, Ron is the extra boss of Perfect Cherry Blossom. Just FYI. And Yukari is her boss. Watching the moon and drinking sake, huh? You have to let the moon reflect on your sake and drink it afterwards. You have to drink the moon, too. Yeah, the moon. The truth is, it contains an enormous power. Ron, you should also taste this power a little. Is it okay to drink? It's not only that moon. You're right, we have to do something about that. Hmm? The moon was charmingly glittering. However, that light was shedding sorrow somewhere. Right, lately the moon was slender. Reimu thought that something was still happening. Normal ending 5. Try playing again without using a continue. Shut up, game. You know nothing. Yeah, so that's technically the bad ending. If you use a continue and such. Or in this case, we chose the wrong ending. We chose the wrong boss. Yep. Next night. I will not save the replay. So, I would say that that is Imperishable Night. But, just for the sake of showing off what could be, you know, for like a proper playthrough, there's a couple more things that I'm gonna cover. So, we're gonna go into practice mode, and instead of playing Reimu and Yukari, we're gonna play a little bit of Sakuya and Remilia. I think it was... Was it A? I think it was A. So we're back into the bamboo forest, where we fought Marissa. Sakuya throwing her knives. Remilia has bat familiars that she can place somewhere on the battlefield. It's very useful. They're not as strong as Remilia's shots herself, but they do cover more range. And of course, since this is practice mode, you know, we have a bunch of lives, what have you. One of these days I'm definitely gonna do, like, Remy and Sakuya's scenario entirely. They're probably my favorite, aside from... That's as far as you go! So it was you after all. No wonder I thought the flow of time was weird. What are you talking about? Look, you're always doing something weird, right? That's Sakuya for you. Oh, how cruel of you. Well, you're pretty much always doing something weird, but today you've gone much too far. This is just like when you made that Scarlet Mist. Sakuya is doing something weird, but we're not the ones who are doing the biggest thing right now. We're on our way to teach that culprit a lesson right now. Maybe you could fool a bird with that excuse, but you can't trick me. Whenever you two move, time stops and the night gets longer. You two are the culprits who are stopping the night. Well, yeah. Anything wrong with that? Milady, stopping the night is not our goal right now. Look at the moon behind Reimu, please. See? It's already so... That moon's got nothing to do with this unending night, does it? The night stopped and a vampire's running rampant because of it. What could be more dangerous than that? I'm already queen of the night, so at least forgive that. I don't think you're helping. Anyway, I'm gonna have you return to the passage of time to normal right here. Exterminating yokai like you is my job. You still don't understand why we're stopping the night yet, it seems. Sakuya, there's no need to hurry here. As long as you're adjusting the time at least. I don't mind her misunderstanding either. This is my chance to pay her back for that day. Well, if you say so, milady. So, are you ready to go back to your coffin? I told you before that coffins are for the dead, didn't I? That scarlet, dark, and windowless coffin. So yeah, if you play as, if you play as the Scarlet team, or if you play as the Magic team, which is Marissa and Alice, you fight Reimu instead. And this is what Reimu would be like if you were not playing as her. Her whole thing is about adjusting boundaries and passing through them. That's Sakuya lobbing her knives. Oh yeah, and yin-yang orbs. Reimu's other big motif. This is one of her bombs. One of them. She's fleeing! This way! Do you think you can escape from my knives? Reimu's back. Oh, this is a cakewalk with Remelia. Look at all this damage I'm dealing out. How aren't you getting lost in this bamboo forest? We're just following you. You can't escape. I was just surprised before since you both attacked at once. Now I'm ready. Fall into the gap of my boundary. same. And this is her other bomb. The one I've been using up until now. Wait! Ah! I ran into her boss sprite, that's what happened. The gaps themselves are harmless. And then for her last spell... yeah, this is where it gets kind of bullshit. Ah! I paid you back. I'll do you a favor and won't drink your blood, so go on home. What on earth was your goal in stopping the night? You should have asked that before we fought. We've won now, so there's no need for us to give an answer. Restoring the eternal full moon. Not eternal! I'm not gonna like it if it's still night tomorrow. Sakuya, look, that mansion. And that's the stage 4. No, thank you. And now, lastly, I will show off the other final boss. As you can see, the stage itself is barely any different from last time. Jeez, I told her not to let them come this way. Reimu, do you understand what she just said? Yeah, we're heading the right way, aren't we? So this time around, Maiden gets a little more serious. Oh, jeez. Oh, God! Ooh. Usually I have trouble with that spell card. The full moon, after so long. Yes, this is the true full moon, as seen from the earth. More importantly, a human and a yokai. Some very strange guests have come today. You, what exactly are you? I'm Kaguya. You should have offered your names first, though, but I'll let it pass. It's childish to pass off something like that as an act of kindness. Who said I was doing that? Recently, Maiden hasn't let me out of the mansion at all. Was the Touhou time yesterday? There was no Touhou time yesterday. Not for me, at least. Shot guests? Don't talk like you're obsessed with Danmaku shooters. The human body houses a fragile soul. What those humans live on is this huge orb below. And what the superior people live on is that lunatic orb behind me. Well, it looks like what we'll be dodging are some beautiful bullets as well. Don't steal people's lines. My kindness has limits. Look, we get where this speech is going without you saying it, so it's fine. We're shot guests, right? You two are just so impatient. Even without hurrying, I'll show you the miasma of the true moon, and my beautiful, impossible requests as well. You really got too much free time. Were you just waiting for someone to play with? Hey, don't be such a wet blanket. I've been hiding here up until now, so I didn't have much chance to go out and play. But I'll make up for that today. Well, it's fine, I guess. It looks like the full moon's already restored and all. All we have to do now is punish the culprit and set things right for good. I'm afraid you can't see the true full moon from anywhere but here. What? It's not something that warrants saying. We'll punish you anyway. Well then, are you ready? Not at all. Not at all. My 5 requests that so many humans in the past have failed to complete. How many of them can you fulfill? So this is Kaguya, as in Princess Kaguya, from the well-known Japanese folktale. And just like Aiden, Kaguya is stressful, but in kind of a different way. I mean, I say that now. I kinda like this one though. It's pretty. No! I got pinned, sandwiched, clamped. Robe of the Fire Rat, I love this one too. Music though, yeah, I know. Just, you can't beat Soon at this game, at the music game. This one's pretty straightforward. It's actually easier than it looks. See? It's the bicycle spell card! Oh, that was close. No! This one gets a little trickier. Gotta stream and gotta weave. This one is nuts on Lunatic. Yeah, I'm positive. I'm not that good yet. Ooh. Last spell. What the? I see. The ones who are stopping the night. It's you two, isn't it? This half-finished eternal night that you have made. Oh, come on! With my spell to manipulate eternity, I'll tear it all away. I hate it when it's fast like that. The dawn shall be upon us soon. Ah! Out of time. How's that? With this, your spell of eternal night shall be broken, and the dawn shall come. No, we're good. I got that one. And that is Kaguya, the other final boss, who also gives you the true ending. But you'll have to find out for yourself. And that, my lily pals, is TOUHOU 8. And let me see. I think I managed to 1cc all 3 games tonight. So that means... no Moko. Nope. Not this time. Not tonight. I have certain rules in place, because I'm doing a TOUHOU Gauntlet right now, and I'm focusing just on like the main scenarios and stuff. If we got the extra stage boss for, or option for my bonuses, then maybe, but yeah, but for tonight, we've succeeded in the bonus eligibility, because I beat all 3 games without continuing. Which means... maybe an extra gauntlet sometime? Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the only one I do ever. So, for some of you who are not more versed in fan-created content, I've got a little treat for you. Just gotta make sure that Firefox will not be too sluggish for me. It's also not gonna be like cropped too perfectly. I hope that'll be okay. Oh no! I forgot my little surprise secret thing for this stream. Oh no. Oh well. There's still tomorrow. And the day after that. And Friday. So to finish off day one of this gauntlet, I'm going to treat some of you to a little comedy. So this is TOUHOU M1 Grand Prix. Well, one of the bits. It's created by a circle called R-Note, and it's basically a fan series. And the entire premise is, what if we took the TOUHOU characters, and instead of making them compete with spell card duels, they had dual comedy routines and competed that way. So like there's a myriad of different sketches and skits. The official circle has a YouTube channel, but it's all in Japanese. Yeah. Well, manzai, which is a variant of stand-up. It's basically just two-person stand-up. And some of them are actually like really, really good. Raymond Marsa Netflix special. Not tonight, but I know Reimu is part of this one. So to finish off day one of the gauntlet, let's enjoy a little comedy. I'll be muting myself just so I don't like laugh over some of the lines. Enjoy.
以前は敵同士であったレイムとゆかり、漫才頂上決戦ではどんな化学反応を見せるのか。エントリーナンバー1789番結界少女。どう
もこんにちは、結界少女です。
はい、よろしくね。
よろしくお願いします。
逆に戸惑うわね。キャーとか言われたら。
キャーとかね。
やりづらいわね。
いやいや、でもありがとうございます。
コンビ名で思うんだけどさ。やっぱり結界少女はあんたあっての結界少女だと思いますよ。
そんなことないですよ、あなた。
いやいや、ほんとあんたがいなかったらね。私なんてただの少女ですよ。
いや、結界と少女でやってないよ、別に。
こんな感じですよ。
私、結界ちゃんじゃないですよ。
ねえ。
しかもあなたが少女って、さりげなく厚かましいわね。でもコンビでやってますけどね。
はいはい。
私思うんだけど、コンビっていうのはさ、お互いのこと何でも分かってて、初めてコンビって言うんじゃないのこれ。
あなた今いいこと言った。
ねえ。
はい、みんな拍手。素晴らしい。
いやいや、逆に恥ずかしい、そんなの。
そうでも確かにコンビっていうのは夫婦みたいなものですから。
そうそうそう。
何でも分かってなきゃいけない。その点安心して。私はあんたのこと何でも分かってる。
ああ、そう。
何でも分かってる。
嬉しいね。
あんたのこと知らないことなんて何もない。
おお、そりゃ嬉しい。
名字と名前以外はね。
そこ知っとけよ、お前。
何でもわかるわよ。
なんでだ？
何でもわかるよ、私。
何を知ってるの、そんな。
幻想郷の大結界を管理する神社の巫女で、空を飛ぶ程度の能力を持っている。職業は主に妖怪退治。春になると冥界に花見に行く表裏のない単純で勘のいい女の子。
正解。大体合ってる。
知らないことなんて何もないわよ、私は。
すごーい。で、名前は？
それわかんないな。
知っとけよ、そこ。
それ れわかんないんだよ。
お前名前も知らないやつと漫才やってたの今まで。
でも一つだけ分かってることがあって。
何分かってるの？
白麗神社に居候してるのが伊吹スイカ。
そこなんで知ってるの？
行きつけの道具屋店主が森近凛之介。
そうそう。
最近脅威と感じているコチや早苗。
まあまあ。
でもあなたがわからない。
わかるだろ？なんでよ。
誰かな君は。ああ、思い出した。
思い出した？
ライバルが霧雨マリサ。
私はいい。マリサはいいよ。
マリサいいんだ。
私わかるじゃん、そんなんだったら。
なんて言うんですか？
なんて言うんですかって。白麗レーム。名字が白麗で名前がレーム。
白麗レーム。
そうそう。
シンプルだね。
悪いのか？悪いのか？
名字が白麗で名前がレーム。
そう
で手前にレフとか入るのね。
入んないよ。
入んない？
スペルカードじゃないよ私。
じゃあ山ザナドゥがつく。
エンマ様じゃん。ジャッジメントしてないし。
レームは黒。
なんであんたがすんのよ。なんでジャッジした今。
つかないか。
そんなんじゃない。普通に白麗レームですよ。
白麗レームね。
そうですよ。
ちょっと覚えさせて。
覚えられるじゃんそんなの。
白麗レーム白麗レーム。
なんで繰り返すの？覚えられるよ簡単に。
白麗レーム。ねえねえ、ここは
肘。
引っかかんないか。
引っかかるか。やり方違うだろ。
何が？
ここを白麗レームって言うの私が。
やるね。
やるねじゃないよ。バカにしてるの？
知ってたのこれ。
知ってたのじゃないよ。
ほんと？
やり方違う。せめて私に言わせてよ。ここ白麗レームって。
でも何でも知ってるよ私。何でも質問してみて。
じゃあ身長と体重。
そんなの簡単よ。身長はやや高め。体重はリンゴ153個分。
リンゴ150。大体合ってる。正解。
簡単よ。
じゃあ3サイズとかわかりますか
？3サイズ？悪趣味だから知ってるよ。
悪趣味なんだ。
上から
はいはい。
90、59、90。
ナイスバディって違うよ。
違う？違う
よ。あんたの式紙じゃんそんなの。違う。バスト90、ウエスト59って。
違う。胸からじゃなくて頭から。
頭でかっ。 90？ 頭？
ああ違うか。頭からじゃなくて奥行きが。
奥行きバケモンじゃん。バケモンじゃん。バケモンじゃん。お前がやるな。
ねえ、そんなに長くないか。
なんだそれは。
違うか。
違うよそんなの。
じゃあ他いろいろと知ってるよ。
他？じゃあね、私が子供の頃憧れてた職業は？
ああ、そんなの簡単よ。
本当？
いつもお茶飲みながら言ってるのよこの子。
ああ、そうだったかな。
言ってたじゃない最近も。
ああ、じゃあ言ってみてよ。
家事手伝い。
言ってねえよ。無職じゃんそれ。
違うの？
夢あった夢あった。
ああ、もっと夢のあるあれか。
夢あった。
家事領事。
夢ねえよ。急にいなかったキャラだよ。
詳しいわね。
違うよ。お茶を極める茶人ですよ。
ああ、茶道か。
なんでお茶を飲みながら家事領事になりたいって言うの？
ああ、茶人ね。
そうよ。
シンプルだね。
悪いのか？どこ行くのよ。
そっか。でも他知ってるよ。
他？じゃあね、今私が興味のある幻想郷の住人。
それも簡単よ。
そう？
いつも言ってるじゃないの。その話ばっかりじゃない？
そうだったっけ？じゃあ言ってみてよ。
家事領事。
言ってねえよ別に。なんで家事領事ご利用し？
あ、ミスティア・ローレライ？
そうじゃなく
レミリア・スカーレット。
違う。
リグルナイトバグだ。
なぜカタカナじゃん。全部なぜカタカナじゃん。
違うの？
おかしいでしょ。
ああ、そうか。
違うよ。
カタカナ好き？
違う。カタカナ好きじゃないわよ。
そうなんだ。
違う。今私が興味があるのはアリスって言ったでしょ。
ああ、アリスね。
それもカタカナじゃん。
なんだよあんたは。
カタカナ好きか私。
アリスに興味があるのね。でもね。
そうそう。
アリス。こりゃまたシンプルだね。
そうでもないよ。どういうことよ。
違う？
なんで私をシンプルでまとめんのよ。
他は他。
じゃあね、私が外の世界で行ってみたい場所。
外の世界？行ってみたい場所？それはちょっとわからないわね。勘で行くわ。
勘で？
アメリカ。
アメリカ違う。アメリカではない。
アメリカではないね。ああ、ユナイテッド・ステイツ・オブ・アメリカ。
正式名称でもないよ。
あ、違うか。
違うよ。国内。
国内。ああ、東京。
東京違う。
大阪。
そうじゃない。
名古屋。
違う。
京都。
違う。
奈良。北海道。ああ、思い出した。北海道。
どこだそれ。北海道ってどこだそれ。
ねえ。
何よそれは。
本当におかしな話ですけども。
違う。沖縄だよ。私が行きたいのは。
沖縄行きたいの？ああ、チャンプルだね。
ゴーヤ？
ゴーヤ。
知 シンプルだねでしょ。
ああ、シンプルか。
全然ダメだよ後半。
ダメだったな、難しいな。
違うよ全然。
でもいいじゃないの。今日であなたのこといっぱい覚えたから、どんどんいいコンビになっていこうじゃないの。
そりゃいいね。で名前は？
梶良二。
ぶっ飛ばすぞ、いい加減にしろ。
どうもありがとうございました。
Yeah, and that's that. Alright. Ooh. Big stream, big stream. We're only a quarter of the way through. Let's look for someone to raid, why don't we? And of course, thank you all my Lily pals for tuning in. It means a lot to me that, you know, you came and watched me struggle. Someone to raid, someone to raid. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, la-dee-da-dee-doo. Oh, of course! We're gonna raid Bun. They were in here earlier, but now they're streaming. Hang on just a moment.